for 9 months. You've heard their heartbeat, felt their moves, and listened to their voice. All of a sudden, you find yourself in a dark room. You are hungry. There are bars all around you. All you can do is cry out and hope that someone comes to help you. This is how I imagine a newborn feels in a bedroom in a crib by themselves. I'm going to persuade you that co-sleeping is beneficial and safe. For those of you who disagree, I'm going to show you the benefits of co-sleeping. For those of you who do agree, I'm going to give you good arguments to persuade others and ask you to speak up when someone is degrading parents who believe in this practice. My parents had me in their bed as an infant, and I sleep with my son in my bed. There are many websites, journal articles, and even doctors who agree with this practice. First, I'm going to talk about co-sleeping, and then I'm going to talk about how it decreases sudden infant death syndrome. Finally, I'm going to talk about how to safely co-sleep with your child. Co-sleeping is when a mother sleeps in the bed with her child. Many countries practice this, such as South Europe, Asia, Africa, Central and South America, and Japan. Parents and infants sleep more peacefully when they sleep in the same bed. Research shows that co-sleeping infants virtually never startle during sleep and rarely cry during the night, compared to solo sleepers, who startle repeatedly throughout the night and spend 4 times the number of minutes crying. That is by McKenna in his experimental studies of infant-parent co-sleeping. It is also psychological more stable. Studies show that infants who sleep near to parents have more stable temperatures, regular heart rhythms, and fewer long pauses in breathing compared to babies who sleep alone. This means babies sleep psychologically safer. And that is from the Touch in Early Development by Lawrence Erlbaum. We have been informed on co-sleeping and sleeping peacefully. Now let's talk about decreasing SIDS. When an infant sleeps in the same bed with their mother, they lay on their back or on their side, and this decreases the risk of SIDS. Approximately 4 million births happen in the U.S. each year. 2005 SIDS deaths happen each year. Out of those, 1,000 are from suffocation. 50 are crib-related, and 18 are related to co-sleeping. There's a story on a blog about a mother who co-slept with her infant. She said she noticed her child wasn't breathing during the night. She began paying more attention while she was sleeping, and anytime she felt her child not breathing, she would blow softly on the baby's face until it would startle and begin breathing again. She feels that co-sleeping with her child is what saved the infant's life, because they later found out that the baby had sleep apnea. Carbon dioxide from a mother stimulates the breathing in a child. There are some sudden infant death misconceptions and ads that are put out telling parents that co-sleeping is dangerous, such as this ad here that is demonstrating a child sleeping in an adult bed is as bad as sleeping with knives. What is wrong with that is that the Juvenile Products Manufacturers Association is who is co-sponsoring the campaign. They also are crib manufacturers. And that comes off of the Ask Dr. Sears website. We just talked about how co-sleeping can decrease sudden infant death syndrome. Now let's talk about ways to safely co-sleep. The position on the bed is very important. The child is safer if sleeping next to the mother rather than in between the mother and the father. The infant should always be on their back. There are bed precautions that can be taken, such as not having big fluffy pillows, comforters, stuffed animals, and putting up mesh guardrails. There are also such things as co-sleepers, which are small cribs or bassinets that can be placed next to or attached to the bed, and that keeps the child in the same room but within arm's reach of the mother. We have been given convincing evidence that co-sleeping is beneficial and safe. I've done this by telling you about co-sleeping being more peaceful sleeping, how it decreases sudden infant death syndrome, and ways to safely co-sleep with your child. Kevin Kline, Phoebe Cates, Nia Long, Pam Anderson, Kourtney Kardashian, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, Gwen Stefani, all publicly admit to co-sleeping. I encourage you to click on the link underneath my video, which will have brochures that will remind parents how to safely sleep as well as safely co-sleep with their infants. There is a link to click on underneath that shows a website that provides information and links to other websites with additional information about co-sleeping and the benefits for children. I encourage you to print off this brochure and give it to your friends and families that have children, or keep it for yourself if you are going to be a parent soon. It's better to have them in your bed than find them dead.